And now TSPN presents Amador Live. Only on cable, only on TSPN and the World Wide Web at tspntv.com.
Welcome to AM Live News Headlines. This is Tuesday, it's Wednesday, June 6, 2012. And Amador County supervisors approved 25 equivalent workforce reductions, pending a potential restoration of funds from the state. AWA directors seek outside assessment of agency financial systems. Education and career fair will help encourage local employment, small business development, and higher education. RCRC supports AB 1506, which would completely repeal the state responsibility area fire fees. Amador supervisors okay layoffs, pending potential $1.1 million restoration of ERAF funding in the governor's budget.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
Hi, Rich Hoffman, CEO of Jackson Rancheria, inviting you to gear up for over $250,000 of driving excitement. Earn entries throughout the week for drawings every Saturday in June and July. We're giving away 4 brand new Cadillacs, thousands of dollars in free play, free gas, and $80,000 in cash. How much can we send home with you? Visit JacksonCasino.com to learn about driving excitement, Rancheria style.
Join the fun at Party Lake Annual Kids Fishing Derby, Saturday, June 16th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the fish tanks in the main parking lot. It's free for kids 5 to 12 years old. Goodie bags, 6 grand prizes, a bike and helmet for winners in boys and girls, 3 classes. No charge to participate, no fishing permit or state license required. No fishing equipment needed. $8.50 day use pass to get into the park. Hot dog and bev with chips only $3. Kids catch the action at Party Lake Annual Kids Fishing Derby, June 16th.
Experience the great outdoors of the High Sierra at Historic Plazas Resort. Tent and RV camping, boat lunch and fishing, trail and wilderness hiking, canoe and kayak rentals, and campsites for horse and rider. With seasonal site rentals, group campsites, store, arcade, showers, laundry, restaurant, and bar. Create lasting memories with family fun all summer long. Save on gas. It's only a short drive from Jackson off Highway 88 at Silver Lake. Visit us online at plazasresort.com or reserve your site by calling 209-258-8814. Plazas Resort, where the good times begin.
Come to the fairgrounds for free family fun. We need you to save our fare. Join us for Amador County Fair Aid Saturday and Sunday, June 9th and 10th. 2 days of live music with 10 local bands, Dutch oven cook-off, food pairing, rib cook-off, beer, horse show tournament, kids activities, and so much more. Free admission, but donations are gladly accepted. Also happening at the fairgrounds that weekend is the Amador Home and Lifestyle Show and the Steam Power Exposition. We sure hope to see you at the Amador County Fair Aid, June 9th and 10th. For a full schedule, visit AmadorCountyFair.com or call 245-6921.
Roaring Camp. Mining, gold panning tours, swimming, cookouts, cabins, and camping. Great family recreation and Motherlode's hidden treasure. Roaring Camp.
Hi everyone and welcome back. The Amador County Board of Supervisors voted 5-0 in a special meeting Monday to approve a resolution that would reduce the county workforce by about 25 full-time equivalent positions. The resolution would affect about 34 positions in 16 departments in the overall county budget, though some of those positions are already vacant and others would be left empty by retirement and not refilled. The resolution was approved with the footnote to revisit the position changes after a potential restoration of $1.1 million in education revenue augmentation funds that at present is part of the governor's budget. It is part of the $1.5 million in the triple flip money that Amador County and the cities would get back if the budget is approved. Supervisors passed the resolution with job cuts and layoff notices because the funding is not guaranteed. Supervisor Richard Forster testified before the State Senate, and Supervisor John Plass testified before the Assembly last week to tell of the toll on the county. And the workforce reduction would be 29 positions and about 24.76 full-time equivalent positions. Forster said both budget subcommittees approved the budget, which now goes to a full vote. County Administrative Officer Chuck Eiley said both passed the budget unanimously and should not be derailed unless it was politically affected. Eiley said there are certainly good arguments to include the $1.1 million in the budget and good arguments not to do so. Supervisors voted to have Eiley and the county department heads work on a list of positions to restore if funding is restored to the county, but approved the layoff resolution. Eiley said reductions included one sheriff dispatch position that is vacant, one civil engineer position that is vacant, and two maintenance supervisor positions that are retiring and wouldn't be replaced. The public health director position is also vacant, he said, and health services director position would change the chain of command from administration to services. General service print shop assistant would also retire and not get replaced, as would the University Cooperative Extension 4-H coordinator. Supervisor Brian Onetto asked if Eiley could put the list together before the end of the month and fiscal year. If ERAF funds are restored, Eiley said he's heard the board say what it preferred for cuts. And Onetto said he would favor moving forward as if they were not getting the money, then change the budget when they learn if it is certain. Amador County Water Agency Board of Directors at its early May meeting decided to see an outside assessment of the agency's financial systems. AWA General Manager Gene Mancebo said the board agreed to hire an independent accountant to evaluate the efficiency, checks and balances, and transparency of the water agency financial systems. He said the agency's current accounting system was set up in the mid-1980s, and the agency has also had significant turnover of staff recently, including a controller who was with AWA for 26 years and an 11-year financial manager. A lot of changes in accounting requirements that affect water agencies have occurred since that time, and the AWA board directed staff to bring back proposals from accounting firms for review. The AWA board also heard results of a Lake Comanche Village customer satisfaction survey. More than 750 surveys were mailed to water customers, and 131 completed surveys were returned. AWA Office Manager Karen Gish said the overall Lake Comanche customers gave the agency good marks for service and water quality. According to the survey's return, she said 75% of customers who contacted the agency for customer service said they were satisfied or very satisfied with our office and field staff. She said 66% were satisfied or very satisfied with overall water quality and service, and 70% of respondents said they were aware that a major well in the Comanche system was shut down for several months last year due to water quality problems, and water reliability ranked third in importance to customers after water quality and the cost of the water. The survey also asked for customers' comments, and the most frequent comment was concern about the price of wastewater service in the Comanche area. Complete results of the survey are available on the agency's website or at the AWA office. 5 businesses and organizations and 8 colleges will participate in an education and career fair June 9th in Jackson to help Amador County residents interested in employment, small business development, and higher education. First 5 Amador Executive Director Nina Machado announced the education and career fair this week, saying it will be hosted by First 5, Amador Child Care Council, and Brandman University. The fair will be held from noon to 2 p.m. Saturday, June 9th in the Margaret Dalton Children's Center at 975 Broadway in Jackson. More than 5 companies and agencies from Amador County and more than 8 colleges and universities are registered to attend the free event, which will help students and citizens explore higher education options, small business development, and unemployment opportunities. Make that employment opportunities. Brandman University will be providing light refreshments. Machado said the fair provides students and citizens the opportunity to network with employers representing Amador County businesses and with representatives from local and regional colleges and universities. She said students and residents are encouraged to attend the fair to learn more about current and future employment opportunities as well as regional higher education opportunities. Employers scheduled to attend are the Jackson Rancheria, Sutter Amador Hospital, and Mother Lode Job Training. Colleges scheduled to attend are the Amador Community College Foundation, Northeastern California Small Business Development Center, Sacramento State University, National University, University of Phoenix, Brandman University, Emory-Riddle University, and William Jessup University. A Placer County Supervisor, Jim Holmes, testified last week on behalf of the Regional Council of Rural Counties and in opposition to the so-called state responsibility area fire fees. Amador County Supervisor Richard Forster also testified on the topic in San Diego last month on behalf of the RCRC, on which he holds a board seat. Jen Flagg of the RCRC said the state responsibility area, that's SRA fees, are a burning topic that's near and dear to most California rural residents, and this issue will not be going away anytime soon. RCRC and its 31-member counties support AB 1506. Flagg said the SRA fire fee was created by Legislative Budget Trailer Bill, Assembly Bill 29X, which was passed in 2011. The SRA fire fee is being implemented by regulations at the California Board of Forestry due to the directive from the legislature in AB 29X. Flagg said that's why Amador County Supervisor Richard Forster was testifying on our behalf to try and tell the regulators that the SRA fees are a bad idea regardless of whether in law or regulation. Flagg said AB 1506 does not redirect SRA money from fire prevention to pay salaries and benefits for new state workers. In fact, AB 1506 would completely repeal state responsibility area fire fees. The annual fee would charge $150 per habitable structure on lands that are within state responsibility areas, and it could affect an estimated 800,000 property owners and 31 million acres throughout the state. The Amador County Board of Supervisors on Monday approved about 25 full-time equivalent positions for layoff notices, but held out hope that the governor's budget would be passed and returned about $1.1 million in educational revenue augmentation funds. The ERAF funds are not guaranteed, and supervisors decided to plan on the funds not being restored and move toward workforce reductions to reflect the budget deficit it expects in the next fiscal year. And Supervisor Chairman Louis Boitano said they should wait until the governor signs the budget. Supervisor John Plass agreed, saying the governor owns the blue line power to cross out items from the budget late. And President Plass said, in spite of the difficult decision, the county has always budgeted wisely, and he would hate to deviate from the historically proven fiscal prudence. The ERAF funds could be returned to Amador County if the governor's budget passed the legislature as it is now. And Supervisor Ted Novelli said he and Supervisor Brian Oneto went to the Capitol to talk to local representatives about the triple flip funds. Oneto talked to Senator Ted Gaines' representative last Friday, and Oneto said it was not like they were asking for special funds because it's money that was due to go to Amador County. Plass said he felt the county's comment, or rather the commitment to the lobbyists on the issue, was money was well spent. Supervisor Richard Forster said Service Employees International Union, California State Association of Counties, and the Regional Council of Rural Counties all assisted. Forster said they should confirm all of these layoffs by the end of the month. County Administrative Officer Chuck Eiley said he's working on a revised list of employee for layoff notices if the county gets the ERAF funds restored. In public comments, the Bristow SEIU business agent suggested the ERAF funds go to restore lost positions. He also encouraged support for law enforcement and 911 services, which SEIU does not represent. Catherine Everett urged supporters to protect jobs and suggested staggering employee days off and keeping county offices open 5 days a week. Forster said they have had 3 workshops and people were taken off this list, and then they saw the need to put the employees back on the list. He said not all department heads met the budget reductions they called for to meet the deficit, and Novelli said we do not want to lay off anybody, but we need to keep Amador County afloat. He said layoffs would have a ripple effect across the county. And stay with us. We'll be back with our interview with Sean Rebay right after this break.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN. Celebrate Amador at the Amador Home and Lifestyle Show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, June 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Fairgrounds in Plymouth, featuring products and services for your home, garden, and leisure time. Exhibitors, demos, seminars and activities, home energy saving ideas, spas, arts, crafts, and farm products. Enjoy wine, beer, food, and fun. Free passes available at our website or at participating businesses. Go to AmadorHomeshow.com or call 245-6973. It's the Amador Home and Lifestyle Show, Amador Fair Aid, and Steam Power Expo. We'll also be there that weekend. Don't miss out. See all three. Kids Bowl free at Gold Country Lanes. Register your child for a summer of bowling fun. 2 games a day all summer. Go to www.kidsbowlfree.com GCL.
Savor the flavors of fresh, locally grown produce at the Amador Farmers Markets, Sundays in Jackson, Wednesday in Pine Grove, Thursday in Plymouth, and Saturdays in Sutter Creek.
What does it take to have the best waffle ever? Well, it certainly takes the best food, the friendliest staff, and a friendly atmosphere. And we're only missing one part, and that's you. Come and visit the Waffle Shop in Jackson and enjoy our daily breakfast and lunch special.
There's a new midwife and women's health practitioner in town. Sutter Amador Hospital announces the addition of certified nurse midwife and women's health nurse practitioner April Boitano to Sutter Amador Women's Services. April has over 12 years of experience as a maternal neonatal registered nurse. For the past 10 years, she's been providing care to patients at Sutter Amador Hospital, a majority of that time in the Family Birth Center, caring for expecting moms and newborns. April meets with her patients at Sutter Amador Women's Services, located in the Sutter Amador Outpatient Services Center, Suite 2800 on 100 Mission Boulevard in Jackson. To schedule an appointment with April, call 209-257-0177.
And good morning on TSPN on this post-election day coverage. I'm Richard Forrester.
Good morning, and I'm Heather Murdoch.
And it is post-election. That's good.
It really is, yes.
You didn't get much sleep.
I didn't get much sleep. No, does it look like it?
And I didn't. I was at a meeting last night, but I stayed up late to watch some of the results because I have friends around the state who are supervisors, and some of them running for supervisor positions, some of them running for other positions, Congress and State Assembly and State Senate.
Yeah, oh great. Yeah.
Some fared well, some did not. Same as our county.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, we had a very clear decision in the judges' race. Superior
Very
Court
clear, yes.
judges' race last night with Steve Hermansen coming out on top handily. I would say.
62%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's handy.
Pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and with that,
We're going to head to the. Do we have some advertisements this morning?
We
have
do.
some mentions.
we have the Hardy Lake Annual Kids Day Fishing Derby.
Oh, that's so fun. My kids love that.
They still go out? They're like
Well,
18 now.
Well, yeah. Come on now. You never told to fish at the party, right? The fishing
Yeah.
derby.
So what happens at the Party Lake Fishing? It starts on June 16th, and it's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fill the fish tanks in the main parking lot and
Yeah,
let the
that's
kids at
awesome.
it.
It's
And
fun.
it's a lot of fun, they say, laughter and fishing, and kids have all kinds of
They're
fun.
going to have great prizes. First through fourth place, they get a bike and a helmet for a boy and girl, whoever wins. That's
Yep.
great.
Boy and girl winners.
Yep.
Major sponsor, Jackson Rancheria Casino and Hotel,
Yeah.
American Legion Post 108, Merzlach Signs, Seps Pro Fishing, Calaveras Trout Farm, Weedaw Bait, Surs Branch 96, American Legion Ambulance. But the best thing is the kids all get to fish for free that day.
They do.
5 to
That's fun.
12, that is. No 18-year-olds.
No 18-year-olds, I
Yeah.
know.
So only
Yeah.
5 to 12-year-olds participate, and you got to be honest. You can't bring in a kid that's 6 foot tall and say that he's
Well, my kids are 8 and
11.
11, and the 19-year-old, he doesn't care about that stuff, but my kids can still do it. So
and everything's provided. They
Yes.
don't need to bring in a fishing rod or anything. So
Yep.
it's all free, and prizes are. Look at that! Look at the fish they
yeah,
catch.
see, it's awesome. It's
Wow.
it's really great. I mean, the kids feel so accomplished. It's awesome. Yeah,
So
it's a
it'll
fun
be a
family
great
day.
event. Party Lake Recreation, 772-1472, and it should be a great day out there. So I have some granddaughters that are not quite old enough yet, but they're getting there.
Are you going to teach them how to fish?
I'll help them fish one day.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fisherman myself.
You're not, yeah.
So anyway, we have another event coming up. I believe it's this weekend. is the Fair Aid, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June 8th, 9th, and 10th.
That's going to be great. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is Fair Aid at the Amador County Fair, and it'll support and help the Amador County Fair to thrive and stay alive. They're going to have music, cook-offs, beer.
Horseshoes, kids' activities, Saturday and Sunday, June 9th and 10th. That's next weekend, right?
Yeah, all
At
kinds
the
of
Amador
things.
County Fair, yeah.
Great
at the
music.
fairgrounds.
Slade Rivers Band, Wicked Sisters.
Wicked Sisters, yeah. I
Groove
think they're here
Union,
today.
After Dark, Full Funky Gorilla.
Yep, and Freeze
I
Out.
thought that was Tommy. Freeze
Some
Out.
full funk.
And then Sunday they're going to have Uncle Bean, Over the Edge, which is Adam Godstein and Dave Woolab, and very well-known
And then
band.
Heroes Last Mission, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
They write all their own original music and
And
yeah.
Wretched Men. That's a band, ladies. So.
Yeah, those Wretched Men.
But also
That's
the
great.
Amador Home and Lifestyle Show will be featuring services for home, garden, and leisure, and that's also Friday, Saturday, Sunday, June 8th, 9th, and 10th.
At the
The
fairgrounds.
Fair Aid is only June 9th and 10th. They don't have any beer at the Lifestyle Show, so don't worry about that.
Nope.
And
Home
then-
and garden products, though, which is great. Home energy saving products, seminars, pest control, crafts, wine, beer, food, and fun.
That's right. And 12 to 6 on Friday, 10 to 5 on Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday. You can go to www.amadorcountyfair.com or amadorhomeshow.com and just contact the fair.
Celebrate
they have all the
Amador.
information. They also have a steam power exhibition June 9th from 10 to 6. So it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, fun-packed weekend.
Yeah, as well, we have a great event this morning. We have Casey Ordland, who will be talking about his experiences in life with the correctional system and then coming out of that and writing a motivational book. And,
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
helping people.
I'm excited because I'm going to have him on my show in a couple weeks. So.
That's good.
Yeah. And then also Tim Thornhill will be here from All Sierra Roofing, and he'll be here to talk about, business overview and booth at Amador Home Show this weekend. So he'll be there. We're going to talk to him about what he's got for us.
That's right. Then we have, I guess, some talk on election results again.
Yep.
We'll talk
We'll
about
talk more
that
about
later.
that. Mhm.
And then Wicked
The
Sisters.
Wicked Sisters are here.
That's right.
Do you know it's already time to promote the event, Roaring Camp? Remember, they were just here, it felt like.
Yeah.
That's how fast time goes by.
But it's funny, we have bands named Wicked Sisters and Wretched Men.
And Wretched Men, yeah, well.
Oh, don't say Richard Man, a Wretched Man. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show.
Well, I have to head off to,
Yep, better get over there.
to my area.
Enjoy. And I'd like you to pay close attention to our TSPN website at www.tspntv.org, and you can check up on all the news headlines and check out all the latest and greatest. And it's just a great website to check out our local streaming programs and the headlines for Amador County. And now we're going to head over to Richard Forster, and he'll be interviewing Casey Odland.
And we're back with TSPN with Casey Ordland. It's Odland. Is it Odland or Ordland?
Odland.
Okay, I'm looking at two things here. They have you odd here, but
Yeah.
you're not odd. You're
Using ODD.
because you've done very well. You said, Casey, you came from somewhat of a life of privilege, or your family was pretty well off?
Well, my dad was a psychiatrist.
Pretty well off.
Really well off, yeah. A lot of grounds to grow up on and everything, as far as grew up on hospital grounds in Norwich, Connecticut. And but I just got a wild seed in me somewhere along the way, and I just didn't want to, go along with the program. So I just kind of did my own thing.
And you came from a family that was intact,
Yeah, we had 5 children amongst all of us. 4
and
brothers
a
sisters.
marriage intact with the parents?
All the way, yeah.
Okay, so somewhere along the line, you just got a hair or wild hair and took off, and does your book explore that at all?
Yeah, it shows from what happened from when I was a young child, as far as cigarettes, petty theft, those kind of things, and then just kind of grew up into burglary, robbery, and just going for it all the way, I guess you could say.
What do you think took you in that direction? The people you hung out with, or
It was the good kids didn't like me all that much, and the bad kids loved me, so that was a good thing. And so I hung out with them, and that's where I got the respect, or whatever you would call it. So that's who I hung out with.
And now it's Respecto, I guess. So, but In writing your book, The Ex-Con and the Italian Princess, now you were not a bad-looking guy when you were younger, just like most of us. So.
When I was younger.
Now we've matured, right?
Well, the body goes from here down to here.
But The Ex-Con and the Italian Princess is actually kind of a motivational book and talking to those people that have similar issues when they're
Well,
younger.
when people get out of prison, the trouble is there's no roadmap, number one, to get out of prison. They just go back to their old friends or old neighborhoods, so I work on that. But then it becomes a reference guide. What happens when you hit bankruptcy? What happens when you hit, a problem with the IRS?
What happens when you run out of your $50 they give you? So
Right, well, you're 200 in. Instead of going back to the pistola, so to speak, instead of going back to the sunglasses, ski mask, and gloves, why not just, reference the book, find out what to do, solve your problems a lot sooner than later.
yeah, I know on the adult side they give you a little more money. On the youth side they give you $50 off the door.
$50.
And
Wow.
it's pretty rough. That $50 doesn't last long,
Yeah.
especially when you're used to not having any money. And
Yeah, and it just goes in 1 day, 2 days, and it's gone.
yeah. So in writing the book, why did you decide to write the book? Because when you got out of prison, incarceration with California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation.
Right.
But when you got out, you vowed never to come back. So
Right.
there was the intelligence side of you for sure that came from your parents, your father.
Yeah, my organizational skills started to kick in prison. And what it was is that, I just wasn't going to go down that road anymore. So I just put systems in place as far as, okay, no dating for a year when I got out of prison, and, buy my car, go about it.
That's easy to say, no dating. But
Right.
when you're, how old were you?
I was 22.
When you're 22, no dating is pretty tough.
Well, when I'd go into an office to fix a typewriter, I looked like I looked on the book cover, and what would happen is we'd get a call back to that office, and there'd be 7 typewriters broken, and it was 7 ladies, and they'd all want to date, and I'd be like, not doing it.
Yeah.
And so purchasing agents would get a little upset because they go, hey, what happened? You just fixed 1 typewriter. We got 7 typewriters broken. And I go, here's what's going on. The girls want me back.
So you brought these books into the county. You're a financial planner now, right? Or
Well, in the financial field, I just studied at New York Life first, the first 4 years. And then after that, I just kind of went my own way. But estates, trusts, and just overall planning.
So you work in that area in the San Francisco region?
Oh, I'm in LaGrange now, which
Okay.
is near Yosemite.
All right, in
So-
LaGrange. So, but when did you write the book? What year?
It was in December 2009, and the reason it was written, to get back to your question, was that I went to visit San Quentin, where I've been on the Trades Advisory Committee for over 25 years, and all the trades were gone, and it just upset me.
Same thing in Mule Creek State Prison. The trades are gone.
All gone, and it went from 15 trades to no trades, and all they're saying is, here's $200, good luck when you get out, which I thought was just a bunch of, garbage. So it took me about a little over a year, and I wrote the book and put it together.
And the book is meant for everyone, but specifically can really help you feel those people that have come out of the correctional environment.
Yeah, it was originally written for people that had less than 12 months before they got out, and I found out that they loved it, and then everybody else loves it. Women especially love it, and I'm working with continuation high schools right now and changing lives. They're really enjoying it.
And you've donated a copy to 5 copies, so one to each branch of the Amador County Library System.
That's correct.
And also Heinen Company is carrying the book.
Right, yeah, right downstairs, Heinen Company, Wolf, good guy, and he's carrying the book.
Will you have any sessions where you do book signings or anything at this point?
For currently, no, but the most important reason of coming into Amador County is the library. So I'll be there on June the 16th, which is a Saturday at 2 p.m., for just an open speaking engagement and a back and forth.
All right.
And that's the main reason I came into the area.
That should be a good engagement. June 16th, and come and see Casey, and you'll have books there for signing too?
It'll be, if they want a book, they can go to Heinen Company.
Okay.
But if they have one to sign, I'll sign one for them.
Okay, Casey,
All right.
thank you for being here.
Richard, thank you.
And get your copy, The Ex-Con and the Italian Princess. So, all right, we'll be right back with our next segment on TSPN, so we're going to a break.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
How far will you go to keep your family comfortable and your energy bill from getting out of hand? Fortunately, AirServe makes it easier. Our comfort special